Welcome back to the channel, guys. Ed from Kansas City. More rallies, guys, because that's what they do in this guild. I can already tell you guys that you will see a lot of rallies with this guild. This is not the video that I will do a rally in, but the next video will be. So stay tuned for that, guys. I got my first rally with these guys. They told me in the guild chat to set. Of course, I wasn't watching the guild chat because I was filling rallies and I was recording and I was paying attention to what to seeing and all of that. But you know, every now and then you peek into the chat and you try to figure out what's going on, what they're communicating about, and what they're saying. And I saw in there someone said set, and I think it was Chris that said set. So what's up? Thank you, Chris. Shout out to my old guild, Sim, which is still my guild. I appreciate them guys. I love those guys. They are really cool as a mug. I appreciate all of them. I will see them soon in a couple of months, or as long as I can keep up with A/G, the AG guild, then I'll be here as long as I can keep up. I only have enough migration scrolls to do a couple of times, so not a whole lot, you know. So I'm gonna try to keep up as long as I can, guys. And if I don't lose weight, if I don't size down, then I'm gonna have a hard time keeping up with them, guys. And we've all talked about it. Migrating is a problem when you're in a guild like this because they migrate often and they don't necessarily migrate to a kingdom of my choice that I can go to where it only costs me 30, 50 migration scrolls. Most of the kingdoms they will probably go to will be kingdoms that will cost me 90 scrolls, because one thing I've learned with guilds that like to raid or they like to go to certain kingdoms, warring guilds normally go to kingdoms that have an average might of about 2 to 3 billion. They don't really go to a kingdom where there's a lot of killers or a lot of powerful guilds, or there's a lot of guilds that could be extremely hazardous to their own guild. You know, even warring guilds, they just don't do that, guys. And I know quite a few of the guilds that basically they don't prefer to go to certain kingdoms that it just doesn't make sense for their guild. Now, I'm not saying that about AG, because this guild is able to compete in any guild just like PCS is. The thing about it is that a lot of players, it depends on their preference. Are we looking to go there to get some real competition? Or are we looking to go to a certain kingdom to get real competition, to, you know, test our guild? Or are we just looking to go there to get kills and zero other castles and players? And that's one of the things that a lot of warring guilds do. They go there really mainly to zero other players. With the exception of the Wonder War and things like that, then you see where a lot of players won't come in just for the sake of competition. Normally, that's only in Wonder. So there you have that part there. So this is what they do pretty much, guys. AG Guild does this pretty much all day. They rally all day, guys. It's just constant rallies going on. I do work a lot, but I'm able to feel. I'll pause to go and feel. It's a different atmosphere in this guild, because when you're in, say, the guild that I was in, or some of the guilds I've been in, where you don't have a lot of players online and a lot of people who can lead rallies. I've never really been in guilds that can do that, except when I was a part of the Joker family back in the days. But this guild is different, where they do have a lot of rally leads. There are occasions where we're doing rallies and we're not feeling. There's some occasions that still goes on, but for the most part, I'd say 90+% of the time, the rallies are full, guys. The rallies are full, and I'm not just talking about one rally, multiple rallies that we do in this guild. They get filled, and very rarely do we have to cancel because a rally doesn't get filled. If anything, we'll cancel because the player came online, things like that. Now, I will be showing my video where I actually did a rally, and it was a very beautiful hit. I got capped, but you guys will see I hit that person pretty dang hard. So that was a hell of a hit, and I'm very grateful to the guild who basically told me what to send. I kind of like followed their pattern in the march, in everything, but as far as in the comp, I followed their instructions in the comp and in the phalanx. But as far as the setup, familiars, and troop type, that was all my presets and kind of what I've been learning or what I've learned from some of you guys already. And I definitely appreciate all of you guys who take the time out to send me comps and messages to help, like Dexter. Appreciate you, man. So many people are willing to help, man. And just like Knight, you know, I message Knight, I message Captain, KEO, and a few other people. But Knight, 1stKnight is who I'm talking about. He was the only one that really responded back out of the upper guilds that I messaged, and he was like, 1stKnight was like, I'm willing to help any way I can, man. He said, come on over, So I appreciate that accepting me in there. And like I said, I won't be in this guild too long because I really don't plan on losing so much weight that I have to really trip if I'm offline. But if I'm offline and I know I'm going to be offline, of course I can put on my gear, and it's going to be very difficult to zero me with the type of gear that I have and with the kind of stats that I have. It will hurt. So it's not a big problem. It's not a big problem at all. It's just how I go about losing it. So I'm really trying not to. You see 1stKnight there is starting a rally there. So I'm learning some stuff from him. He's extremely skillful, guys. The dude is another level of skillfulness. I mean, he's an emperor, wonder, baron, chidance. I mean, he fights. His count is all warrior, man. It's all battle account. It's fully maxed out account, man. And who knows? One day I may do a review of 1stKnight's account. I might do a review of it, overview of his account. That would be magnificent. So I may work on that, guys. Try to work on doing an overview of 1stKnight's account, guys, because it's maxed out, guys. So that the stats are going to be crazy. So I'm gonna work on that and see if I can get that done. As I kind of proved myself in the guild already. And like I said, guys, apologize about the chats being in the video, things like that. I try not to show anything that's secretive or that can, get anybody in any kind of confrontation or problems. That's not the intent. I'm actually just making a video and not really necessarily focused so much on the chat. I'm more so focused on the content. And there will be a few times where you'll see me just like, in a few minutes, you'll see me scroll the guild chat over to the Kingdom News. But sometimes you have to have the chat in there, and because you need to know what kind of information you're doing when you're involved with rallying and things like that. And sometimes we don't have a lot of time to edit videos. There you see 1stKnight there did a rally, and he rescued a couple of heroes. That's the good thing about being in a war guild, man. When you're in a real war guild, unless the defending castle migrates with the heroes, if you're in a warring guild, such as AG here, and a lot of other warring guilds, rescue mission is always possible. It's like you're not short of anybody to free your leader for you. So that's always something you can do. You ready already?
No, I gotta get dressed. Let me get dressed.
Man, you better get going, bro.
Oh, yeah, I'm not shaking. Yeah.
No doubt. My son is going to there's a concert here in Kansas City. Lil Wayne, and I don't know who else is coming, but Lil Wayne's coming to Kansas City. My son's going to that concert. There is First Night again, guys. Doing a rally. He has special things he does. So here we go. He's a beast, guys. He's a beast. So yeah. Hopefully I'm not kicked after these videos post, because some people don't want their accounts or their comps and things like that showed. So I don't know, but I make videos is what I do. I'm here for the learning. That's what I'm here for, to learn how to rally. Hopefully everything First Night knows, and people like, Chris, and there's other few that have offered to help me as well in this guild. I mean, you got a guild of rally leads here, guys. I mean, not as many as PCS, but you got quite a few rally leads in this guild, guys, and that's crazy. We will be going to Baron. I think I won't be going to Baron, though. I'll be here, because some of them are going to Baron from our guild, but I won't be there, unfortunately, because it costs an extra 90 scrolls for me to get there. So definitely, in a way, guys, yeah, it's difficult when you're as heavy as me to do this, to migrate. When you're, when your guild is moving to kingdoms that you don't have any influence over where your guild moves to. So in that sense, if like me, I'm just a player in this guild, just trying to learn and get some kills. So I don't have any say so in what kingdoms we move to. But when you're in a guild, like when I was in Sim, that guild is very considerate about where I can go, and that, I appreciate that. Thanks, guys. So they were always considerate about what kingdoms I could go to. And a matter of fact, our last migration was just for relocators, so it didn't cost me anything the last time our guild with Sim, the last time we migrated, and we hadn't migrated in a year and a half or 2 years. So that was our first migration, and it only cost one relocator. But with guilds like this, where I'm just basically a filler, the rally leads and R4s and all of those people, the R5s, and all of those groups of people are going to decide where they want to go to, and they're going to base it off the best interests of the rally leads. That's how that's going to go. And so more likely we'll see when we get there, but it'll probably cost me another 90 scrolls to get there, and then I'll be ready for another one after that, probably another 90 scrolls after that, and then that's probably where, unless I've lost a lot of weight, that's probably, and depending on where we go, that could be where I get off at. But I'm going to enjoy every minute of my time and take advantage of every rally that I can while I'm here with them. There you see First Night. Who's that got defeated? Oh, who was that? I don't know who that was that got defeated. Could have been. No, it wasn't First Night there. It was that other guy. But they just rally all day, guys. They have fun all day. There's First Night right there. He has pulled off some rallies and gotten some wins that, man, normal rally leagues just will not get. I mean, we got people in this guild that have really great gear, and they've done some rallies and got capped, and First Night will come in and do the rally. You may choose a different comp or whatever, and he'll get the burn, but it'd only be slightly. I mean, he'll get the victory, but it'd only be by a little bit, and you're like, damn, how do you pull that off? You're like, that one was pretty close right here, guys. It takes a lot to pull that, what he just pulled off there. Look at all those T4 in there, man. That was over 28 million T4 alone, and he got a burn out of that, man. That's like ridiculous, man. It's like crazy. So the stats on accounts like his and these maxed accounts and these Emperor accounts, the way they hit is just completely different, man, than account like mine's, or just accounts that are Titans that are really decent. You know, what I'm basically saying is you have accounts that have what, 1100, 1200, 1300, 1400, 1500 attack stats or blast, not including your army attack and familiar HP and all these other stats that come with that, and heroes and things like that. But people like 1stKnight and all the max players, where their accounts is like 17, 18, 1900 attack stats, that hits different, man. That hits just so much different. Not to mention that, but when you add these guys like 1stKnight and Dome and Oleg the Best and Captain KEO and Pepsi Star and all of these Emperor accounts, when you add their stats of 18, 1900, OCBR, and all these other ones, when you add their stats plus their HP and their army attack, damn, bro, I'm talking about, you talk about range, infantry, and cavalry HP that is like 900 or 1,000. That's ridiculous. That's crazy. That's like immunity, guys. And then they have army HP of like 6, 7, 8, 900. It's like, damn. It's like, how can they lose? So there's got to be like a balance created in the game to allow for them to be not so much as a guaranteed win. You know what I'm saying? Because it's crazy, man. So here, this rally is about to kick off, guys. So this is going to be the last rally that we'll see in this video, and that's all we got. So I did speed up this video. Don't forget that my video, I will show a video of myself also doing a rally in there with these guys, and I got a really good hit, and it was a full march. I think it was full. I think it was completely full. I have to see. We'll see. But it was a good hit, and yeah, look at that speed up, guys. Can we get a look at that? I don't know why I was just stuck there, guys. I might have got off the screen for a minute. Like I said, there's so many rallies that you can't just stay there on all of them. It's like you're in the middle of doing whatever, and next thing you know, and we took a lot of hurt on that. This is what I mean, guys, by look at all the damage done to our guild. To ours, 118, and he still got the W? The enemy only lost 35 million might. That's low, guys. That's low. That's definitely like, it's either gear on or it's just the amount of troops that he has. But 1stKnight end up getting the win on there. It's like getting crazy, man. It's like damn. So you can tell by that the dude hits real hard, man. It's just, that's some straight up power, man. It's crazy, man. Look at that. He was in his little war gear too, guys. It just didn't last. And it's just crazy, man. So that's it, guys. That's the video I wanted to show you. We got more coming up because all we do is war here. And we use a lot of T5, a lot of crafting T5 is going to be going on here because we use so much. So in one sense where I'm looking like, okay, I want to stop paying to play, I find myself having to make a lot of troops. Not even for that, you know? that's how it goes, guys. So take care, guys. I'm out. Catch y'all guys in the next video. Here from Kansas City.